Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Uh, Today it's time for chapter
Aiden,
6.
I'm here.
We got an incoming call from mum. Let's listen.
After that flight delay, I was starting to get concerned.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
And they're looking after you?
Better than at Silverstone.
Good, because you were my lucky charm there, Mum. And I'm hoping you do the same here.
I'll try, love. Now just do what you do, and everything will be great.
I know, mirror signal maneuver.
And always stick to the speed limit.
I'll try.
Have a great race, Aiden. I'll see you after.
I'm so pleased you're here, Mum. This one's for you, eh?
Okay, I think his mom is visiting Mexico. I guess this is the Mexican Grand Prix. I think in chapter 6, and she's talking about I think her journey as well as congratulating for the P4 in Italian Grand Prix, the last chapter, and as well as wishing him good luck. Anyway, I'm just looking at a few mails before I go to chapter 6 race. It's a Mexican Grand Prix. I think till now it was pretty exciting. Breaking point storyline. We had some quarrel between the teammates Ackerman and Hayden Jackson. We are playing as Hayden Jacksons currently. So, and also we had some interesting conversation with Butler. I think let's see what happens as we progress to this storyline, deep into this storyline, and let's move on to this race. As I told you, it's Mexican Grand Prix, chapter 6, and I think we will be starting from middle of the race. Let's see what would be the objective here. I think maybe we have to pass some guys and maybe catch Ackerman and pass him. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's wait and see. We are behind, I think, an Alpha Tauri. Yeah, 7 laps remaining in this Mexican Grand Prix. Let's see. Mexican Grand Prix is one of my favorite tracks, so I should be pretty quick in this track, I believe. And let's see. It's a long straight, as you know from my previous episodes in F1 2020. It's this Mexican Grand Prix has one of the longest straight. I think the objective is to catch Ackerman before lap 17. So that was the dive bomb there. Very aggressive move from my side, I think. But anyway, I think Ackerman is in P8 and we are in P12. After that overtake mode from Gasly. I don't know what Gasly is doing in P13, but anyway, let's move on to this race. I think Vettel is just in front of us. I got a purple sector 1. I think I'm pretty quick. I think I should be able to catch Ackerman within lap, I don't know, lap 15 was the objective, I think, but I should be able to catch before that, I guess. But anyway, let's move on to this race. I'm pretty good in this track, as I told, but still I'm getting used to it, and this is the first time I'm playing Mexican Grand Prix, at least in this F1 2021. But that should not hinder any of my progress. And I feel a lot of difference between 2020 and 2021. Even though this game is 2021, I'm playing 2020 season in this breaking point. But the difference in handling and also the car model and the grip I have compared to the F1 2020 game itself is pretty huge. I don't know. I mean, usually we should have a lesser downforce than compared to an older game, because there was a lot of improvements. But anyway, as we move on, try to overtake Vettel. I think he was in a dilemma, I think, to move into inside or outside, but I just went for the outside move. I think it's pretty easy overtake. I had a lot of pace compared to the Ferrari, especially Ferraris. As you know, it's not a great car, but let's move on. I think there is a back marker in front of us, so that's the reason we'll get a blue flag. So you should be moving away pretty soon there. So, and I lost the back end. Oh my god, I was about to hit the Magnussen there. So, but anyway, no harm done there. I lost the back end there coming out of that corner. Snap of oversteer. But anyway, let's move on. I think both us is in P10. I don't know what he's doing in P10. Maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe some damage to his car or something. But Mercedes is the number 1 car in 2020. So I don't know. I mean, maybe something has happened to both us, I guess. You must have lost something there, some floor damage or something. As you know, we have damage model improved in this game, so we will have some floor damage as well as side pod damage compared to 2020. So maybe he has some damage. That's the reason he's lying in P10, and he's not even reeling someone down. I mean, he's just he's just somewhere there. I mean, out of position, and also there is no one in front of him. Maybe 1 second in front of him, yes, but I don't know whether he has the pace to catch him. So that's how it is, I think. But we will catch him. I think we are slowly catching him. It's only 6 tenths above in front of us. So let's see what happens. So coming to this section, we're pretty close. Maybe I'll see if I can overtake in this corner. He's pretty slow there. Definitely has lost some downforce because of damage. As you can see, it's very, very, very slow. But he is in a Mercedes, so he should be pretty quick compared to us at least. But I don't think he has the pace to challenge anyone. So he's in no man's land. So that's what I wanted to say before. I think he was in no man's land. But anyway. Both us, I should be able to overtake in this section. Yeah, it was pretty aggressive move. I would say I should have waited, but I think both us was too slow and I should not waste any more time. So I went for the inside, a dive bomb to that corner, and the overtaking done. So it's now I'm in P10. I made a contact in the barrier, slight touch, but no damage. Okay, that's good for us. And Ackerman is only 2.8 seconds ahead of us, and in between I think Ricciardo is there. Is 1.2 seconds ahead of us, and both us is coming back because of DRS. I did not have DRS because Ricciardo was 1.2 seconds ahead of us. So we usually will get the DRS if the car is in front of us is under 1 second. So only then we will get the DRS. So anyway, this lap I should have DRS, and I should also probably overtake Ricciardo. I think we have to catch Ackerman within lap 15, so I should do that. I don't know, maybe catch in the sense maybe within we should be touching distance, maybe less than 2 seconds. That would be what is called as catching. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. Let's see. We should be able to catch Ackerman within lap 15, but we are very close. But Ricciardo is still in between us. But let's see. I saw an inside opportunity, but there was nothing there. I was too far. And what happened here? Oh my god, we got a cutscene. I was not even in front of Ricciardo, but somehow I overtook him. Maybe that's how it is, I think. Game doesn't understand this, but anyway, let's look at this cutscene.
And his driving today, impeccable. Here's a test room now, though, as they head down the main straight. There's a lot of friction between these two, and his teammates after him. Will he budge?
Pole position, Aiden.
Oh, I've never seen anything like this on a racetrack before. Two teammates wheel to wheel. Keep it clean. Inches separating them and they crash. Oh, they've come together in spectacular style and they're both out of the race.
Okay, that's an epic tussle between teammates. I don't know what happened there. Ackerman should have gave a bit space to Aiden Jackson, and Aiden Jackson, I don't know what wrong did he do there. I mean, it was completely Aiden Jackson. I mean, Casper Ackerman's fault there. So he was just weaving around in the straight and not giving any space and no respect to his teammate. And I think Aiden Jackson is really pissed off there, as you can see there. He's really pissed off. He doesn't want anyone's help there. And I don't know what Casper Ackerman wanted to prove there. I mean, he was slower than obviously Aiden Jackson, but I don't know why he wants to weave in a straight line. It is not allowed. And also he did not give any space to his teammate. That's the underlined point there. If someone else, I understand, but it's your teammate. But anyway, let's see what happens here. I think he's going for the debrief there. And let's see what happens.
Close the door. Sit down. What the hell was going on out there? We've invested millions in you two. Millions. And look at you both. Acting like a couple of school kids. You've got a lot to prove this year, boy. And you're swanning around like butter wouldn't melt. And as for you, you should know better. I'm disgusted. You should both be ashamed.
Brian,
Not a word. Not a single word. I should fire you both right here and now. You've screwed our chances this season. The team is bigger than you two and your petty squabbles. Grow up! Any more, and you're both out. Do you hear me? I'll finish the season behind the wheel myself if I have to. Both of you, jet out. Go away.
Hey.
Hey.
So, what did he say?
Threatened to fire both of us.
He won't.
That's not the point.
I'll just leave you be.
Is Lily okay? Does she know I'm safe?
Yeah, she saw you climb out. She's fine. I left her with your mother.
Okay, good.
You've survived worse, you know?
Doesn't make it any easier.
Maybe not, but you're not hurt. And you have a family who love you. The rest are just details. I'll see you later.
Yeah, after this clash between teammates, obviously the team will be upset there. So Brian is showing his frustration to both the guys, even though Aaron Jackson is innocent there. But yeah, that's how it is. So team is bigger than both the team. Team is bigger than both the guys, both the drivers, obviously. So yeah, let's see what happens in the further chapters. And also, I don't know. I mean, why the camera angle switched to Ackerman there and Aaron Jackson went there? Maybe. Oh, I think we are seeing a different view here. The TV screen is fine, but as you can see, coffee and all these things were not there in the previous episodes. Maybe we are in Ackerman's place now, so maybe we are playing as Ackerman. Maybe that's why we got a conversation between his wife and all this stuff there in the cutscene. Maybe that's what it is. I think. Also in the right topmost corner in the cupboard I see a red helmet, so that's clear that Ackerman it is. And also in the social media it is Ackerman cast, so we are in Ackerman perspective. I think maybe we have to play as Ackerman in the subsequent chapters, and maybe do something from his point of view and see what we can do. Maybe jeopardize Hayden Jackson even more, and maybe where does the Butler come into picture in this storyline. So that's should be a pretty good story, I would say, because we got to see Hayden Jackson's perspective, and then now we are in Ackerman's perspective. So as a player, I think we have to boost both the characters. I think both Ackerman as well as Hayden Jackson are the heroes of this breaking point, and then I think maybe Butler is the villain. So maybe that's why I think we have to showcase both perspectives. We have to witness both perspectives and then see what happens and see what happens to this end of this story. So we are still in chapter 6 of this breaking point. There could be some another 10 or 11 chapters to go, I guess, based on the story. I think we have finished already the season 1 in F1 2020. So that's the end of this. I think that's the reason Brian was telling that we have ruined this season. And also Brian was telling we will fire both of you, and if possible I will go and drive myself. But I don't know what Brian wants to tell there. I mean, he is fat. Come on, he is not at all fit for the driving seat of a Formula 1 car, so he must be joking there. But even in the frustration, I think he was joking. But anyway, it's nice episode. At least we got some pretty good cutscenes, and also the tussle between the teammates, and the crash. That's a big crash, I would say. Both the cars spinning, and also nice portrait there. So Ackerman has a lovely daughter there, as you can see in the picture. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos, and also press notification icon for more videos. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.